I want to talk to you about the first breathalyzer. You know, the automobile is one of the most significant breakthroughs in technology. And around 1900 is when it broke loose, and then it gained popularity pretty quick. Well, with that came other problems. As they say, technology always brings new challenges. For instance, didn't need traffic laws and red lights before that. Well, a new problem arose with that, which was driving while you were impaired with alcohol. So how do you combat that? You have to be able to prove somebody actually has alcohol in their system. So a lot of inventions came about. One of them was called, what they called was the drunkometer. A lot of people call it the dial-a-drunk because it was easy to manipulate. Well, around 2000, I was interviewing Chief D.P. Caldwell, retired Chief D.P. Caldwell. And he said, "Hey, did you ever hear about the breathalyzer in Pensacola?" I said, "No, I didn't know anything about it." And so here's a story he told me. He said that he was the administrative sergeant, and he got sent to this seminar about the breathalyzer. And there was a guy, a retired Indiana State Police captain by the name of Robert Borkenstein. And he had invented a new instrument called the breathalyzer, and it was a lot more accurate. Well, DP said, "We'll buy one of those. Let me check with my department." And sure enough, they said, "Yep, go ahead and get one." So they made arrangements to buy one. And Captain Borkenstein was coming to Pensacola, and he was going to demonstrate it, and then they were going to decide to buy it or not. So he showed up as normal. This was in January of 1958. He showed up. They had a room for him at the San Carlos Hotel. Got there, went to eat with Caldwell, and then he pulled Caldwell aside and said, "Listen, I know this thing works. I built it in my garage. I know it works, but I have never tried it on anybody." He said, we got to run a real test before tomorrow. So DP was a teetotaler. He didn't drink, but there were plenty of officers who volunteered, and so they got a few of them, and they got a couple of them drunk at the St. Carlos, and they performed the breathalyzer on them, and it worked. The first breathalyzer in the United States, the first test, took place at the San Carlos Hotel. The next day, they had their meeting, and he had his sales pitch. Went off without a hitch, and they bought the breathalyzer. So it was kind of interesting.